So I looked at your Instagram yesterday, and you had that video of Stephen A. Smith, and immediately I was like, "Oh my goodness, this explains so much." Play this, play this, Jamie. Watch this. Watch this. First of all, someone needs to explain to me what's happening here.
Well, it looks like a dick punch to the left.
I don't even think it's a dick, unless that guy's got a 2-foot dick. Look how low he's punching.
No idea, man.
This guy should not be allowed to talk about fighting.
But this is not what you want to release. After you just called someone who's a pioneer in the sport, you basically call him a quitter.
You call the guy a quitter. First of all, he had a broken orbital bone, okay? You saying he was a quitter? He got his face smashed, okay? He got cracked by one of the biggest punchers in the sport.
Yeah.
He has the most wins in the sport. He has the most wins by finish. He has the most bonuses. I mean, come on. He has the most fights. Come on. You're calling that guy a quitter? He got cracked. That's what happens. Look, fighting is the only sport that you could end it early. Right? You can't end a football game in 40 seconds.
Yeah, my concern with him, though, was that, like, look, he's fine. He just did the video. I get it. Like, it's good that you're trying to learn the sport. But I got to tell you, like, DC sent me this video, and he basically commented on it. And I said, D's trying to protect it. DC's trying to protect him. I said, you cannot protect this guy. Not from this.
No.
You can't call someone like Cowboy Cerrone or any other top guy in any organization. I don't care if it's UFC, Bellator, One, any of them. All these organizations, you cannot do that to these guys. These guys lay it on the line every time. We're not slapping a puck or hitting a baseball, okay?
Yes.
We're really out there getting hurt.
Yes.
And when someone calls you a quitter like that, you better be, I'm not saying he should be careful, like watch his back, but don't expect these fighters to be very courteous to you next time you walk in the hall. And that's the issue that I think we come across here with top fighters are very offensive when they get offended when things like this.
Rightly so.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. There's the emotional cost of losing a fight is so much different than losing a game. It's not the same.
But it does, honestly, like you just said, it does reflect badly, not just on ESPN itself, but the UFC as well, because they're in business together. And it kind of looks bad for both. Like, hey, you guys, we need to monitor who's behind that microphone because we're representing our talent, and our talent is what makes us the money.
But what's funny is with Stephen A. Smith, his personality and his brand is based on that kind of shit talking. So this is all good for him. This is all good for him. Like, the more people talk shit about him, the better it is for him. And then he just ramps it up even more, and more people are paying attention. The ratings go up.
Until he sees Cowboy in an elevator. Go right a fucking head, buddy. Let me hear you. Who's quitting now, bitch?
Yeah.
You know, those are the things that I got to tell you. You just don't know. Think about this. If he said something like that about a Nate or Nick Diaz and they saw him in a fucking elevator,
they would fuck him up.
They would fuck him up.
Legitimately.
You would just got to be, like, those are scenarios where you just got to be careful. Now, the Cowboy's never going to do that. Hey, man, kind of just watch what you say. Come on, man. Like that. You know, my family's there. My grandmother's there. You know, my kid's there. Like, you know, let's dial it back a little bit. That's Cowboy's a fucking... He's just an amazing person, you know, overall.
Yeah,
so when you're talking, when you're talking about athletes and fighters, like Nate Diaz, though, he ain't saying shit to you. He's just gonna sock you.